His name is not Amen, for one. His name is not Amen. His name is not Amen.
Non-believers should not be using any literature from God.
But
now I'm gonna ask God
again, in order for me not to be a believer, in order for me, oh my God, this nigga is so freaking retarded, man. This is the retardation that I talk about when talking to supposed blind followers, believers, as you like to say. Again, we're having a conversation. You express what it is that you are being prevented, or not prevented, but allowed to express, meaning that I don't cut you off when you're saying something, because for one, by me being a supposed non-believer, is I can be doing the same as that thing every time you bring up God or anything that is that you're claiming that you believe in, claiming that you believe in, claiming that you believe in, claiming that you believe in. Oh my goodness, dude, you retarded, man. you retarded. Go on back to your drugs and we can end this conversation right now. Dude, go on back to your drugs, because that's what it seems like. See, but look, I didn't say anything about God or amen. I didn't say anything about God or amen, and you started talking. I didn't say anything about God or amen, and you started talking. I didn't. I said going back. I didn't. I said going back to. I said going back to your drugs, and you started talking again. I didn't say God nor amen. I didn't say God or amen, and you started talking again. Dude, okay, I don't care if you were actually going back to drugs, but my point is that you started talking again. My point is I didn't say the word God nor amen, and that, but you started talking again anyway. But I didn't say it. But I didn't. But here you are talking again.
Trying to communicate with you being in a space in life, and I'm in a space in life.
Okay, but I didn't though. I didn't, and here you are still talking again.
I'm listening.
No. Okay. Now be quiet. You're being extremely retarded right now. You're being extremely ridiculous right now. You're being extremely not knowing how to actually talk to another person right now. I can express whatever it is I want to express, and you should be able to shut up and allow me to express it, whether I believe or don't believe. I gave you the supposed grace of letting you express the grace. Do you not understand? Do you not know what the word grace means?
You use grace like it's just something just fall out your mouth.
But do you not know what the word grace means,
though?
though?
You know the power of grace.
Do you not know what grace means, though?
You see how quiet I get as long as you non-believers talk?
Do you not know what the word grace means?
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Do you know what the word grace means?
Use anything. No, I know what grace feels like to live in.
No, grace is grace is the courtesy. Grace is the courtesy and politeness of manners, of good manners, meaning. Okay.
I'm living in. Now you want to change to another word?
No. I'm using the word in proper context. If you would actually go to the dictionary, if you would actually go to the dictionary and look up the word grace.
Grace should be in your vocabulary.
Again, Just because I'm a non-believer don't mean that anything should be eliminated from one's vocabulary. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that because the fact that you're a believer, period, means that you shouldn't be talking to somebody like me, but you believe that your God called you in to have a conversation with somebody like me. So again, how I just stated, I'm only continuing this. I'm only continuing this just so you can understand. I'm only continuing this conversation so you can understand how retarded that you're being right now doing the playback of this.
And your God better do what? Go somewhere and sit down. You got the clown in town.
Again, you don't know the meaning of words. Are you on a phone that has a screen on it and not a flip phone or a rotary phone? You want to see what I live like? I don't.
No, that's not even
I'm asking you a question.
So, you believe in what you see.
I'm asking you a question.
So you believe in what you see.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Which one is it?
I'm asking you a question, man. Dude, can you shut up and listen to what's being said, man? I'm asking you a question. Are you on a phone with a screen on it, or is it a rotary house phone or whatever? Basically, I'm asking you, do you know what a smartphone is, and are you on one?
No, I'm not on a smartphone.
Okay. Do you have access to anywhere you can look up words, like a dictionary, a thesaurus, of encyclopedia of anything, to look up the word grace? Do you? I'm asking you a question, man.
Did you get the response? You said grace, right?
Oh my goodness, dog. You're retarded. It's no need. I have what I have. I have what I have for this. I have what I have to show. So when you hear the playback of this, when you hear the playback of this, you will hopefully somebody else can be around to hear how stupid you sound. And more so, I hope that you will have the comprehension and the intelligence and the oh yeah, I've been knew that I called a believer. I've been knew that.
When you get off this phone call, you will know you called a believer.
Oh my goodness, man, God, you're so retarded, man. I told you, I've been knew that you was a believer. I told you that before we even had a verbal conversation. I know that you're a believer. Yes, I understand. You shouldn't.
He came over to your house.
See, God doesn't take breaks.
Oh yeah, he does.
He shouldn't. Well, I know he does. On the seventh day, he had a chill. He chilled out on the seventh day. I understand. I take that back. I take that back. God does take a break. On the seventh day, he did. And so, before I end this retardation, before I end this retardation, okay.
He sent you right to the doctor.
Okay.
In your podcast.
Okay.
Now you want to try it again, and I've asked you
before I end this retardation. Oh my goodness, man. God. This nigga right here.
You don't believe in that.
Before I end this, oh my goodness. This is the reason. Before I've talked to many believers. I've talked to many believers, and you're the most retarded one I've ever talked to. But Yes, I've told you that. And I've told you that. I'm not
concealing
concealing that I'm a non-believer of God.
That's why I'm tearing your ass off. Because I'm a believer.
Sure.
Come on with it.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Come on with it.
Before I end this retardation of a conversation.
You believe in something
Oh
now,
my
bitch.
goodness. Yes,
You
I
got
believe.
some- you
Yes,
asked
I
me-
believe
I
that
told
you are a believer,
when
sir.
you asked me to do this, and you told me I was free to say what I wanted to say.
No,
I know.
no,
You ain't believing this?
no. I
You
said,
see what God
I
do?
said
When
you
you
can.
out of time,
I said you
get
can.
out of time.
I said you can
That's
say
what
and
God
express
does. Get
what you
out of
want to
time.
say, how to express it.
Non-believer.
But I've also said we've got to have a conversation, and this is not a conversation. This is you trying to attempt an argument. This is you trying to attempt an argument with the underlining of debating. But again, before I end, oh my goodness, nigga, before I end this retardation of a conversation, I would like to ask you, why don't you think, this is a post that you put out, and I gave a reply that I stated that you do know this knowledge already, but you choose to block this knowledge out and blaming it on who you believe in. Before I end this retardation of a conversation, why don't you think you can change God's mind?
God's mind is made up. He don't have to redo anything. When he did it well. Matter of fact, he did it well done. I mean, it was finished. He don't have to go back and refinish anything. Life is what he gave. That's what he lives in you for. So that you may have life. And I'm so glad that me and you are sharing this conversation. I'm not going to believe in the non-believer. I'm going to pray harder. Now, I'm trying to be as nice as I can while you laugh.
You don't have to try to be nice. You know what nice is, so just be nice.
I know that sometimes Satan knows exactly when to step. I'm still in sin. Trust me.
Okay.
So that means I'm going to do anything. I'm going to die in sin, so that means I can get your ass right together. Every day if I can go into sin and I can come out, who made it? I'm the secret weapon that you know nothing about. I'm in your face, and you don't see me.
Okay, is that your reply? Is that your reply?
Stand me in your face,
oh my goodness. Okay, is that your answer to or
That's
reply?
No. I still say God is in control of life itself.
Okay.
The universe takes care of itself. And to see how you taking care of yourself, look at you.
Okay.
You ready to cut this ignorant conversation you call off? The power of God control this whole show.
Okay.
Good evening.
Now, as you can see, he hung up, or hear that he hung up, which I was going to reply with his so-called God was in control. He already made a decision. His mind is already made up and blah, blah, blah. Which the knowledge that I've already stated that he knows already, if he supposedly read his instructions, which is the Bible, that he already knows this knowledge, but he's making the choice to block this knowledge out because God has already not only used the word regret, which is a feeling or a side effect to something that you made a mistake on, and Moses has gotten God to change his mind multiple times, which, like I stated in the post where he made that in, which was that, and I also stated that he has the knowledge of knowing this already, but he chooses to block it out. I think he probably knew I was about to go there again, which is